And we are back with Big Blue Draft Night Live, presented by Verizon. Paul Dottino, Super Bowl champions, Shaun O'Hara and David Diehl, as we continue with the Giants draft picks on day 2 of the selection process. They have now taken an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
How appropriate.
All right. You got the right guys for the job
You
right
should
here.
have seen the handstands these guys were doing in the studio. It is left guard Joshua Ezeudu out of North Carolina at 6'4", 313 pounds. The Giants obviously deciding that depth along the offensive line was going to be a big deal. We already know they got Evan Neal in the first round.
No doubt about it. You see an athletic guard playing on the inside. You saw him run that zone scheme, but he was also their primary puller. You want to talk about leadership. He was voted as their team captain and team leader. And when you think about versatility, this is a player that started 20 games at left guard, 6 at left tackle, and 2 at right tackle. But we see him lining up primarily on the inside.
Yeah, you see him right there playing left tackle. And look at the punch right there. Heavy-handed guy. He's got a strong punch. He's got long arms, 34 inches. Here he is inside at left guard now. And so you could tell he's got some good hands. You mentioned the versatility, Dave. He played tackle and slid inside the guard here. You can see 28 games he started in the last 3 years, and he has only allowed 2 sacks in that entire time. So you could tell that this is a very good player, a solid player. I think he's still learning how to play the game a little bit. I think he's going to continue to get better, but depth for the offensive line for the Giants, absolutely. Competition is what you need too. You bring a guy in like this, a young guy, he's going to make the whole group better. I think when you look at the Giants right now, why would they draft a guard right now over maybe a tackles per se? Look, Matt Parrott's coming off an ACL injury, so you hope that he's in the mix. You've got Gano at right tackle they picked up as a veteran. The Giants went through 5 left guards last season.
Yeah.
All right. Shane Lemieux got hurt on the very first day of training camp. He was out. They moved Nick Gates over to left guard. Then he breaks his leg. They traded for Ben Bredesen. He made his first start in week 2 or 3, I believe. And then you think about the fact that Matt Skura filled in. We even had Wes Martin start a game for the Giants at left guard. So left guard, absolutely a position where they want to try to find a way to upgrade, not just at the starting position, but at the depth. So you're creating some competition. I wouldn't be shocked if Joshua could play center a little bit and snap as well. So no doubt he's going to find a way to learn all 5 positions, something that you did exceptionally well.
And one thing, like you talked about, playing both outside and inside, one of the things that we look forward for him using that 34-inch arm length to make sure you restart and redirect from the inside out.
One of the things that the scouts had told me was that he's very athletic and he has a motor. Those are 2 more important traits if you're going to try to fit in as an offensive lineman as a rookie. Well, speak of the devil, the Giants' 3rd-round rookie draft pick. He joins us, Joshua Ezeudu out of North Carolina. Big smile on his face. Obviously, you're extremely happy. What is the atmosphere like? Where are you? And what is the whole feeling right now that you've been drafted into the National Football League?
Well, first, the feeling is just, I don't even know how to describe it at all. Like, I didn't know I couldn't cry, I couldn't smile. I was just so shocked. It was very surreal. And then as soon as I heard my name being called, that's when I just had to let it all out. It took a lot of hard work to get here, but the hard work is still not done yet. And right now, I'm just with my family and some of my friends too.
Joshua, you have Paul Dottino, Shaun O'Hara, and David Diehl, Super Bowl Giants offensive linemen here. They're anxious to talk to you, and I know you can certainly glean a lot of knowledge from these 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Josh,
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, my man. Welcome. You're going from the powder blue to the big blue. I know we're excited to welcome you here to the O-line community, certainly. I've got to ask you, what was your interactions with the Giants leading up to the draft?
Coach Johnson, he came
Bobby
up
Johnson,
and met
the O-line coach.
He was at my pro day and put me through some, some drills. And that was about it, though, after that. And then now I'm a New York Giant.
Yes, you are. And if anybody knows about versatility, it is definitely this man right here, Joshua. And we're excited that you're going to bring that to the New York Football Giants.
Thank you so much, sir. I can't wait to get to work, and I can't wait to start to win. Well, let's go. Let's go.
Amen.
Yes.
2 magical words. Joshua Ezeudu, thank you so much. Congratulations. We'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Great job, Josh.
Giants selecting Joshua Ezeudu out of North Carolina. Again, primarily a left guard. To continue the depth chart conversation a moment, though, fellas, Shane Lemieux, good news. After coming off of that knee injury late last summer, he was back out there during the voluntary minicamp taking regular reps. Huge deal for him because we all know as a rookie, he got a lot of playing time and showed some flashes.
Well, don't ever knock out at somebody who's number 66. We all know that comes when you're wearing a big blue uniform. But one of the things that we do know about Shane Lemieux is his versatility to also play center as well, something that we know he did in his previous year before getting injured. That's where you sit here and you think about Coach Johnson putting the 5 best offensive linemen on the field and letting them compete for those jobs.
Yeah, no doubt it's good news for Shane Lemieux, good news for the Giants, because when Shane Lemieux was in there, the communication was much better. He was very good at pulling. We're watching some highlights right there of Josh doing some good work. We talked a lot about his hands and his punch, but you could see right there, the first couple plays were of Joshua at left tackle. So, as you know, you move out to left tackle, you've got to have a great punch, you better have great hands, but you better have great feet.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that you see from there, his footwork is exceptional. It's always harder the further away from the football you get, Paul. So going out from guard to tackle, it gets harder. Now you're out in space. He handled that remarkably well. I'm looking forward to seeing what he brings to the Giants' offensive line group. And I think whether it's Shane Lemieux that's pushing him or whether he's pushing Shane Lemieux, I think that makes the whole group better. And I think for a guy like that, look, you only dress 7 offensive linemen on game day. So no doubt about it, if you're not one of the starting 5, if you're the 6th or the 7th guy, you better be able to play a couple of other positions. So for him, that versatility could very well have him dressing on game day.
All right, Joshua Ezeudu of North Carolina has been taken with the 67th pick in the NFL draft in the 3rd round by the New York Football Giants. For Shaun O'Hara and David Diehl, I'm Paul Dottino. We'll take a timeout now, but be back after the Giants get up once again with pick number 81 in this draft. That's just a little bit down the road here in the 3rd round. You've been watching Big Blue Draft Night Live, presented by Verizon. We'll see you in just a bit, everybody.